Hola! That's really bad. Welcome back to another conspiracy theory. Woo! I really like doing these, and I think the one about Dream was pretty good. Dreams wasn't really a conspiracy theory. It's more of like an analyzing thing. So, yeah, this one's about Dead Sound. He's a pretty popular YouTuber. He does like short animations, and he has a series, it's about freaks. And I thought that was really interesting. But the more I looked into it, the more questions came up. Like, what do the freaks eat? What do the people eat? And that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. What do they eat? Through clues, we can tell that most likely they're carnivores because of their claws and teeth. They're similar to canine teeth, but freaks might be able to eat some plants as well. They're shown in the friendly shadow that they can eat other things that aren't meat, like the cake. So they can be omnivorous, most likely, of course. But mostly leaning towards like the meat side of towards their diet because of their teeth, because they seem to be specialized in that. But what kind of meat do they eat? Because there doesn't seem to be much animals around. And don't feed the freaks. There weren't any other living animals besides the freaks, and I don't think they would get much nutrients from just eating some floating plants. So basically, there's no food outside of Orderdale. So let's just switch this up a second and change the perspective. What do the people of Orderdale eat? I'm not sure from the model citizens situation, because it doesn't really appear for the family to be eating anything. It's just like a bunch of grey. But I'm guessing it's like peas and steak, which is a standard like American meal or whatever. I don't know. But if that is meat and it's not plant-based, where does the meat come from? Well, meat can come from cattle stations, meat factories, and it can be plant-based. But for the sake of the argument, let's say it's real meat. We'll have to rule out cattle stations because I don't think there's any in Orderdale or around it, and Orderdale doesn't have enough room. So what about a factory? Working there would definitely mess with your brain. Being around constant blood, gore, and hearing animals crying. I think it would mess up the citizens, and so it'd probably have to be done with handymen. It's probably located near the bodies or something, because no one really goes there except for the handyman. This might make the people of Orderdale just think that meat appears. Like a lot of young kids, you don't really know where your feeds come from. Like, you know it comes from the shops, but you don't know what farm or country. For the people of Orderdale, not questioning things is normal. So it makes sense that they don't know, just like they don't know about the hive. So let's just circle back for the freaks for a minute, and let's do a little POV. You're a freak and you're starving, and in the distance you smell food, so you follow the scent, and it leads you to Orderdale. Normally you wouldn't dare to go there, and you know the risks of going in there. But for the food you'll sneak in, past all the handymen, but a citizen sees you, and you get caught. So as a freak, you attack the human, but sadly you're not strong enough, and taken down by the handyman, and you die. People will just see you, and assume that you're attacking everyone. This fits in with the most recent installment of the Don't Feed the Freak series, where the Sikh just seemingly breaks in for no reason. Them sneaking in for food will make a lot of sense, because it doesn't seem that they're typically interested in humans, apart from that one baby freak. But he's just an exception. They're also not that hostile to humans, unless humans attack first. This also gives a good explanation why they're sneaking into Orderdale. It's to get food. This also may explain why they just seemingly stop in random places. It's to preserve energy. When you're hungry, you don't normally want to do anything, so the freaks are only moving to get food, and so when they're not moving, they're just preserving energy. So they only need to move when they need to hunt their prey, because the freaks are only moving to get food, to preserve energy so they can hunt their prey. We also know that they're very efficient hunters and pretty fast runners from the friendly shadow. In conclusion, the freaks are going to Orderdale from starvation, and that's why they're going there. And they're only attacking it to get food. Yeah, that's about it.